Okay. Good day, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeepers, and my co-debaters. My name is Ikechukwu Emmanuel, and I'm here in support of the motion that digital marketing supersedes and is more lucrative than web development and graphic design in our present-day Nigeria economy, with the following points of mind. Now, first of all, let me explain what digital marketing means. In a simple term, digital marketing means promoting or advertising products electronically. Now, in digital marketing, there are forms to it. We have online and internet, we have offline, and we have hybrid marketing. Now, let me go to my reasons why I said that digital marketing is more lucrative than web development and the other one. First reason is, before you as a digital marketer get somewhere, I'm already there because I'm your first-hand audience to a larger audience. In saying that, I have the taste of the customer at hand. Your work as a web designer or a graphic design is just to create your site or make your design and leave it. I'm the one that has the direct contact to the audience and your consumers. That's number one. Then secondly, as a digital marketer, I have what the consumers want at first hand. I know the taste of the consumer. I know what they want. I know how it is to reach them. So even you as a web developer and a graphic designer, I have the first-hand idea of what will make your site more productive. Without me, your site can be dormant for donkey years without anybody knowing about that. That is what, through the means where what we call SEOA, what we call search engine optimization. We do audit on it, and we know how to make your site improve and become more productive. Now, because I said that, you might say that without you as a web developer, that me as a digital marketer, I wouldn't have a job. Then I will now bring you to the point of content creating and social media marketing. In content creating, I am the content myself. In content creating, I am the content myself. Do you understand? So I can create my content. I can, maybe you don't know about what we call, in digital marketing, we call it Google Trend. In Google Trend, you can go, find out the trending issues. I can use it, enhance myself and create my content and market myself. Other people can create their content, selling their self as the product and market themselves. So if you can see, you're out of the line, so you're out of job already. Then, I bring it to other points that before someone in our Nigerian economy decides to make a design or make a website, you must already have had product or content before you start thinking of, I want to make a website. Now, this product is what I was already there marketing already, before they even think of you to generate any website or whatsoever it might be. So, you can see again, I'm already there before you get there. Then, maybe, let me not overbug you with a lot of, because if I keep telling you, we might all be here till tomorrow. Now, I will give you on and on examples of why digital marketing is better and still more lucrative. Okay, when creating a site, you as a developer or a designer, you have your idea, just your personal idea, that, okay, I want to make this site like this, I want to make it like that, I want to make this design like this or that. But me as a digital marketer, I know how your site should look like. I know how your site, the design that is more attractive, that is more attractive to the audience. Why? Because I have these ideas. I have these ideas. And in digital marketing, we have what we call color psychology. Through color psychology, I can tell you that, okay, is this flyer or is this site for a restaurant? Is it for a bank? Use the kind of color. This is the color that firsthand attracts audience to know, to capture their feelings. Do you understand? Now, let's now adjust it. At the end of the day, I'll tell you that I'm your father in the game, while you guys are my children. and definitely you will come to terms with me in what I said. I will give you maybe last but not the least. As a digital marketer, I advertise products. I make these products known and make whoever that is producing already in the market before thinking of you, and whereby you as a developer, you are waiting for people to come and develop their site. We have what we call hybrid marketing. If you notice earlier, I mentioned it. Hybrid marketing, if you don't know, I'll give you an example of what hybrid marketing is. Hybrid marketing is a sense of where you have big screen billboards that are situated at strategic positions where people apply. Maybe you might not be very conversant with it in Anambra, but sometimes where you go to places like Lagos, Abuja, if you apply the toll gate, Lekki toll gate, millions of people pass there on a daily. On the toll gate, you see the billboard where people have their product. That's my job. Where people have their products situated there, millions of people fly it, and before someone would think of coming to the site you built, they've already seen the product I'm advertising there, and whereby I'm selling and moving faster than you. So I think with these few points of mine, I think I've been able to convince you that digital marketing is better, more lucrative. All right. Thank you very much.
Good day, the moderator, the panel of adjudicators, my accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and of course, my distinguished and learned audience. Standing on this local standard is no other person than Anamalo Todrochu Martin. And I'm here to propose the motion which states that web development surpasses graphic design and digital marketing in its contribution to Nigeria's digital economy. But before I proceed, I would like to define the terms web development, digital marketing, and graphic designs. Now, web development deals with the task of designing, building, and maintaining of websites and web applications online. Now, graphics designs is just a craft, just to communicate messages. Why digital marketing? As we all know, digital marketing, as we all know, is just marketing online, digitally. So without now listen and hear why I say that web development surpasses these two skills. Now, firstly, web development forms the backbone of the digital ecosystem. Now, why do I say this? Now, without well-built and functional websites, online businesses, e-commerce platforms, and even informational portals would not exist. And these digital entities are the driving force of the behind the growth of the digital economy today, whereby facilitating communication, transactions, and information dissemination in a large scale. Now, secondly, the demand for web development in Nigeria is on the rise. Do you know why? Do you know why? Should I tell you why? Now, reason is because as businesses see the importance of having a strong online presence, the need for professionals who develop and maintain websites is always continuing to increase. Now, these create job opportunities, not just job opportunities, but also technological empowerment to people with skills, international skills. And let me tell you guys, I heard my co-debater here when he was like that they give ideas to web developers, this and that. How can you give ideas when you don't even know how to design a website? You are giving me ideas as a web developer when I'm the one coding what you are going to use for your marketing. Do you know without us, you will not even be there as a marketer. You want to market, you don't even have an online presence. You just end up being an Awka marketer. So how can you even tell me? Okay, now he was like, now he made mention of being the first content creator. Maybe before we even create, that you already have the idea of what we are going to create. Is that even possible? Now let me remind you that your history started in the year 1990s when the internet was even developed. Now without us as web developers, there will be nothing like digital marketers. Do you even know that any platform that you are using to market belongs to web developers? We encoded that digital platform. So without us, we are nothing. Now, web development also fosters innovation and technological advancements. Now, with this point of mine, I would say that if Nigeria invests in web development as a skill and infrastructure, that they will put themselves or position themselves at the forefront of digital innovation and even advance in the technological world. With this, I rest my case.
Thank you, everyone. I stand on the esteemed protocol and I fire. Please give me attention, please. Let's not be rowdy. Debate is not a fight. It is marshalling points. Please pay attention. I want to stand here to defend the motion and support the motion that mobile graphic design has contributed heavily more to the nation's economy, more than web design and digital marketing. First of all, let's be practical here. Watch us. Watch me very well. Watch my colleagues who are presenting you. If you are bringing business for people, who will you approach first to give business? Just watch. Okay. Now listen. Listen, please. Listen. Afro man regine onweya. Gini mere. Afro man regine. Afro man onweya. Now listen. Mobile graphic designers remain the father of all designs. In the creative economy, graphic designers are the creator and selling points of all digital services. Let me start by defining all the subject matter. Number one, by definition, where digital marketing is the use of mobile phones and computer to promote products and services, and web development includes everything from markup, coding, to script network configurations. Then you look at the CMS, which is called Content Management System Development. All these things are what they do. But let me tell you something more important. Mobile graphic design is both an art and the science of representation of pictures, text, and ideas to create these product services which they offer. We are the creator of everything they are offering. Pay attention. Pay attention. Enough information. Now hear this. Mobile graphic design is the embodiment. We are the embodiment of both web development and digital marketing. Without us, they don't exist. Every of their contents, pay attention, every of their contents, both for designing, coding, and for marketing, are coming from us. We are the We are the inventors of lettering, fonts, and write-ups. Without us, no content. And if there's no content, nothing to sell. Therefore, pay attention. Therefore, listen, therefore, we are, not the name, mobile graphics design. Abi? Mobile graphics. Mobile graphics. Now, we are mobile. Without us, they are static. We are the one that makes them mobile. Therefore, any achievement they think they are making in the industry of economy or this economy to the nation, without us, they cannot achieve it at all. Number 2, pay attention. Next one. Hear this. Hear this. We are most adaptive. Listen, we are most adaptive to technological shifts. You can agree with me, and it might interest you to know that graphic design has maintained adaptability throughout the years, beginning from the trends and shifts of designing. First of all, in the years back, we had what we call analog. Analog, that is using hand to draw and also manual, stencil, using stencil to dab paints. Before this came. Now, mobile graphics has errors and trends and still relevant, still topping up till now. Here another one. Here another one. Before web development just came on yesterday. Web came yesterday. Digital marketing, they have been on the street marketing products. Now let me ask you, that product marketing, who designed the pack? Who designed the pack? The clothes marketing, who designed the clothes? Everything they are doing are embodied on graphic design. So they cannot sit down here and challenge us that they are our children. We are proud to be their fathers. And there is no two ways about it.
Hello. I'm back again. And when I was talking before, I was making points. You understand? And my colleagues here, I was only hearing noises when they were talking. You understand? So one of my colleagues made reference to that a web developer needs to develop before a marketer comes in. Now, you remember when I was talking, I said there is what we call online and offline. And when I defined digital marketing for you, I defined it as through electronic means. So it's not must that it must be online. Radio is not online. You understand? So right now, some of them don't understand the dynamics about products. Now they might host a site. Let me say, for instance, you want to start a spare part site. You have not done your normal product awareness, and you host your site. And where you are based is, where is it called? Is in Jigawa. You understand? In Jigawa, you're hosting a site in Jigawa, and you find out before 1 year your site must have faded off because. Why are you hosting a site in Jigawa? Those places, that is not the kind of things they are used to. Me as a marketer, I know the kind of avenue and channel to ascend into that market, because there radio and billboard adverts is more lucrative than saying, okay, let people go to the site, you will make your adverts. But as a digital marketer, I've already known that no, as this is what you want to go into, this is your best avenue to make awareness and for people to. Is by the time you get a lot of growth and you want to expand out of other region, that is where you start probably hosting a site. That is before him gets a job to do. Then I also bring him to the point of what we call, we have content and contents. I'll have community. In advertisement and in channeling your product, you first of all think, what product do I have? What's the area? What genders am I directing to? What age range am I looking at? In so doing, I'm making a direct, I have my target, I'm making a direct target to the audience which I want. But you as a digital and developer, you just make generally, you don't even know what the other person, what the audience are actually talking about. And also as a digital marketer, I have ideas that can earn you extra money as a web developer and a designer, whereby I can bring up the idea to you that this is your site that you have hosted. They will soon pull it down. The traffic is low. I can use my SEOA audit to audit it and know the things that need to be promoted on it to make it more lucrative. Also, I can bring to you the idea of advertisement. On your site, there is what we call pay-per-click. As a digital marketer, there is what we call pay-per-click. So, or you can have a page where you can advertise other people's this thing, and the more they click on it, you as the owner of the site or developer, you will be getting your own little earning from it. That is my work as a digital marketer. Without me, your site and your graphic can be dormant for donkey years, and nobody will hear about it. Thank you very much.
Still standing on the existing protocol. Still standing on the existing protocol. I would say that it's quite appalling. It is very quite appalling that my co-debaters didn't do their research very well. Now, I will make reference to my graphics designer. He first made a pointless point that you should guys should watch between all the debaters who you like to communicate with before you do business. Now, I'll bring to his knowledge that it's not all about appearance. It's not all about appearance. He might appear like this, but he don't have nothing to offer. So, whenever he's talking about graphics, do you even know he said that graphics is the father of all the digital entities or whatever. Now, I will tell you that they said that we are meant to debate on how our skills contribute to the growth of Nigeria's economy, but they are just comparing and contrasting between this and this. They are not even linking it up to how it is. They're not even linking it up to how it's going to benefit Nigeria. Now, let me tell him that he was making mention of design this, design that before web developers to even do anything. Now, let me tell him that all those tools that he's using to design was invented by us. Without our invention or without our tools, okay, you are using CorelDRAW, was invented by web developers. You are using Photoshop, was invented by web developers. You are using Pixels, was invented by web developers. So how can you tell me that without you, it will be nothing? It's not possible. Like, it's just to tell me that a father gave birth to a son and the son is not answering the father. He's not saying, he's my son. He's not saying that he's not the father, trying to overtake me. Now, he made mention of, without graphics, there will be no web development. Now, let me remind him that graphic designing started in the year 1959, while web development started in the year 1938. Now, I will tell you the reason. Now, listen up, give me your ears, There's no need for alarm. I know this alarm is coming from graphics because they don't believe. Now, let me tell you the reason. Now, the father of graphic design is by name Ivan Sutherland, who was born on the 16th May of April 1938. And before this guy or this man came into existence, there has been a coding language in existence. And this founder is even an internet pioneer. internet pioneer. So he was or he is a web developer. So he used the knowledge of a web developer to even invent graphic designs. So without us, see the main thing, without us, we are just employing them into the organization to help for us to pity them. Now, coming to digital marketing. Digital marketing was making reference to knowing the avenue to market. Now, how can you market a website? Or how can you say a web designer is building a website without even having the knowledge of what it's going to do? Now that website he is building is aiding people out there. Without our coding, we all will not be here, because we were brought here by the internet. We filled a form, and that internet we went into was coded by web developers. So without us, graphic designers, web digital marketing are as much as nothing. They'll be selling in the market. This point of mine, and I've been able to convince you, and not confuse you.
All right, thank you. I am back once again. I am back once again. Please help me. Give me audience. We will not forget that this debate is dependent on points. What is the contribution of these options to Nigerian economy? I must tell you, graphic design has carved a niche in the history of the nation. Number one, again, higher level of employment in Nigeria has been recorded to graphic applicants. Do you know that statistically, that 4.2 million youths are employed annually, and these 4.2 million youths are graphic designers in Nigeria? You can go to technext.org and find it out for yourself. Now hear this again. This comprises of side hustles such as independent businesses built by graphic designers like content creators, social media handles, or influencers on bloggers. Then talk about videographers. Now hear this. As a case study, this tech program we are doing here today, according to the analysis conducted on the day of accreditation, the most number of people that applied for this pro training came from mobile graphics. And according to the organizers, they were 95 above other options that applied. So this is a proven fact, even in the contest we are doing now, that we create more employment, more than other ones. And I think this can bring a boost to the economy. Then another one is, it is the most convenient approach to deliver jobs to clients. Why the web developer will be battling with his laptops and all his rituals, and the digital marketer will be busy marketing what he doesn't own. The mobile graphic designer can, at the comfort of his home, use his cell phone and do designs and deliver without more gadgets. And that is why it is called mobile graphic design. You can't call it, listen, you can't call it mobile web development. You can't call it that. They are not mobile. They are static. You can't call it mobile digital marketer. It is not possible. It doesn't suit. Now, next one. It is the most effective means of business communication. Now, hear this. Hear this. Hear this. In business, the most important sole determinant is communication. And in that communication, each company has a name, and that name is summarized in their logo. In their logo. The logo bears the company's image at a glance. And I tell you, this logo is called a brand. And this strong brand is an image built by a graphic designer. And with this image, the company has access to the world and market, so as to make more money. And to the economy and add to the gross profit of the nation? Yes or yes? Then finally, on this note, user friendly. Our work is user friendly in the sense that even the UX experience, the user experience that is used by the web developer is being designed by what? Graphic designer. Now, for developer to have a customer and a business, he needs an interface, and this interface is built by who? Graphic designer. A web developer cannot design it. He needs to look for us to design it so as to catch the interest of the what? Of the customer. So with this, you can agree with me that we develop more influx of economy to the nation more than any of these options. Thank you.
Hello. 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 Well, if you all noticed when they were talking, you will notice that they were just bantering themselves. Web design. Why? Because as I said earlier, I'm their father and they are my children. So they don't really have. So I'm trying to round up. You understand? Now, I heard when he was talking about the design, that they were the one that designed whatever, yeah. Now, before you make a design, this design, before you made it, you must have already had 2 or 3 people, the originator of the idea, and would take that idea to another person. In process of taking that idea to Mr. B, is out of marketing. Trying to market that idea to the person. If he's going to accept that idea, then he goes to the 3rd person, try to market that idea. If he's going to accept, it's after they must have accepted. It was after they must have accepted before he has the job to do his design. That is from his point. Now, when they finish creating their site and their design, there is a lot of websites and a lot of pages that have been brought down today. Why were they brought down? Because of low traffic and inactivity. Now, me as a digital marketer, I have what it takes. I'm the one that can make your site more active and give you the traffic that you have, that you need to make your site and your web more functional and more productive. Why? When I said earlier about SEO, that's what we call search engine optimization audit. When you do search engine, I will lecture you a little bit. Just give me some time. When you give me, I'm rounding up. When you do search engine optimization audit, what you do is you get a whole breakdown of what and the review of the people visiting the site, how long the people stays in the site, what is their review, how your site is performing. I will do all that. I will tell you how long average time that people that come to your site stays. So by so doing, you will have an idea if this your site is bringing in a month. I can do the audit and tell you that this your site should be getting 10,000 people per day, but right now it's just making less than 1,000. Without me, you will not know. But I will use, that's what we call the audit, to enhance your site, tell you the right things to do. Tell you the right things to do to make your site functional. The speed of your site, I'll tell you that you need to improve the speed of your site. To improve the speed of your site to make it functional. So without all this, your site will definitely not be working. Now, as a digital marketer, my final point to you. Now, as a digital marketer, yeah, thank you. Now, as a digital marketer, you made references to you need to create a site and people that you are the first-hand person to people. But right now, when you create your site, as the point I made earlier to them, they never mentioned, listen to me, they never mentioned anything about, they never mentioned anything about color psychology. They never mentioned anything about color psychology. When we talk about color psychology gives you the idea of what, this is a woman. What you are doing, the design you are designing, is it for women? Is it for women? Me as a digital marketer, I know that women are prone to purple and pink. So that is the idea I have ahead of them as a digital marketer, to make and enhance every product and make it perfectable and suitable for the audience. Thank you very much.
I'll first of all talk about the SEO that he was talking about. Now, SEO language was invented by web developers also, if he is not aware. Now, you know, I was laughing when he was talking about marketing this, marketing website, marketing that. He was just making a particular point that you have done since. Now, that marketing this, which means if there is no website, you cannot even market. So that's what he's even saying. You just end up being an Awka marketer. That's what he's saying. So with our help as the web developers, he's opportune to be job employed. Do you understand? Now, coming to graphic design, he made mention of mobile graphics. That mobile graphics was also invented by web developers. So without that development, there will be nothing like mobile graphics. And then he said logo creation, that all the company's idea is embedded on the logo. Now that logo you are using to create, or that tool you are using to create any logo, was also invented by what? Web developers. So without us, there will be no what? Graphic design and what?
All right, quickly please, I have 1 minute to leave here to say these things. Have 1 minute to close this argument. Now listen, pay attention please. I will not forget that we are talking about contributions of these options to the economy of the nation. And I must tell you that after I leave here now, most of you who are in web development or digital marketing will change over to graphic design, because that is my interest. Now, it is very important for you to know that you can start a graphic design or be a graphic designer with no capital. No capital. It is not capital intensive. Unlike web development or digital marketer, all you need is your cell phone. Mobile phone is all you need. You don't need the rituals of laptop or wires or anything at all. You need your cell phone. Be at the comfort of your home. Sit down with your bottle, with your cup of chilled water or fruit juice, and be doing designs and come up with something that is marketable. Are we together? Are we together? Graphic design. Finally, it is proven that graphic design have a higher level of income to the nation. The highest percentage income to this nation. Follow me on this. The Nigeria creative economy, which is also known as the gig economy, has potentially a multi-billion-dollar industry and supposed to generate $450 million as our 2019. Now, our 2020, COVID-19 made it a boost, and there was up to 2.7 trillion that was recovered out of this industry, and it is proven that it came from graphic designers. And I tell you, listen, if you want to make cool money with less complex and less confusing knowledge, migrate now over to mobile graphic design, and you'll be happy for yourself. Thank you very much.